morning. It is 4:45 a.m. We are heading to Cedar Falls to go meet up with Justin, load up the Jeep, and head to the Boundary Waters. Good evening, YouTube crew. We are in the Boundary Waters. We left at 4 a.m. on Thursday, and we got into the Boundary Waters probably right around 4 p.m. as well. So about a 12-hour journey from Iowa to here. Traffic was great. We got in, we went into entry point 50, 51, into Round Lake, and we took Round Lake into Missing Link Lake. There's 3 campsites on here. One was taken. We took the second one. I'll give you a view of what that looks like right now. We're cooking some brats. Give you a view here. There's our brats. There's our view. We were gonna cook some brats and then probably just hang out for a little bit. A little tired tonight with the drive. And it's a gorgeous night. I don't know if you can see in the background, but blue skies, a little breeze, and a little sun. So weather looks really good. We got a little bit of rain tomorrow, but you know, our travels tomorrow, we're planning on going to Frost Lake, which is probably, I don't know, 6 miles, maybe 6 miles, and stay there. So I've heard it's really busy, so hopefully we have a campsite available for us. All right, we're going to do a quick tour of the campsite. It's an epic campsite if you like slopes and not big tent pads, but the view is pretty cool. Let me show you what we got here. This is what we're looking at. It's really not too bad. All right, but let's give you a view of our campsite. It's pretty cool. Let's give you a go. All right, so pretty rocky. Here's our fire grate right here. Just cook some brats on there. Justin, how is it?
It's good.
It's good. Here is all our gear, kind of like some benches and tables, Helinox chairs. Got our water filtration system right here. And I'm on what is really cool. It's kind of on a rock, really close to the water. Get down here. I don't know if you can see in here, but there's my setup. I got the Big Agnes Tiger Wall Ultralight 2. I'm gonna keep going down here to Justin's setup down here. It's really rocky. You see where I just came down from and where my tent's set up. That's my log. That is my actual stake right now. But I mean, if you see where my tent is at and you look over here, that's pretty sweet. So yeah, pretty rocky. We're gonna come down here. Justin set up. We got the Eureka set up over here. Helinox cot down there. I don't know if you can see that through the mesh, but it's pretty legit. We got our canoe all set up right there. But this is a legit site. It is on Missing Link Lake. This is my first time on this lake. It's actually a really nice lake. We went in entry point 51, where it is only Round Lake in and then this lake. I'd recommend this to small tent pads. If you have hammocks, you're probably better off, but we made it work for what we have. The campsite that was right before us looked pretty cool. It was on a ridge. That looked pretty cool. And then the one that was right from the portage, that one could work too. We just wanted to get a little bit farther in. So this is where we're staying night 1, and then night 2 we're hoping to hit Frost Lake, which should be probably midday. I think we can get there midday. We got some maybe thunderstorms, some rain in the forecast, but we'll be on the move probably by 8 a.m. tomorrow. Scrambled eggs and not coffee. I forgot to bring coffee this time. Good morning. This is day 2 on Missing Link Lake. We getting ready to have some breakfast. It's 7:23 in the morning. I thought the sun came up at 5 o'clock, but at 4:28 it was bright out. I think we're gonna have an overcast day today. Show you what we're looking at. So rain possibly in an hour and a half. We're gonna make it to Frost Lake today. Probably 5-hour journey. Get there around noon and then kind of set up camp for the next big day. But yeah, life is good. This is gonna be our breakfast this morning. We're gonna have a breakfast skillet with some tortillas. You can get the MSR going here with the Pocket Rocket. That thing is legit. Highly recommend. And yeah, have a breakfast over here. All right, good morning. This is day 2. We're right there. We're gonna head out and head to Snipe Lake, and then from Snipe we're gonna go over here into Cross Bay Lake, and then from Cross Bay Lake we go into Rib Lake. From Rib Lake we're gonna go into Long Island Lake, and we're gonna cut through here all the way down to the Long Island River, and then from there that's our destination, Frost Lake. I've heard it's kind of busy, so we'll really take any of these campsites. I think that's the one that everybody wants, but we'll see what we get. It's currently 8:03. We've already had breakfast. We are all packed up, ready to go, and we'll see ya when we get there. All right, so this is a portage. We're coming from Missing Link going into Snipe. Here we go. All right, we stopped our trip at about 11 o'clock. We got to Long Island Lake. There's some thunder. Haven't seen any lightning, but we just pulled off and got our tent set up. And let me show you what this looks like. One, two, three, flip. 1, 2, 3, flip. There we go. It's our tarp. Pretty legit. Got our bags down here. Canoe up. We're gonna probably have lunch here because it's 11 o'clock, and why not? We don't have a whole lot of day travel left. Should be good to go. Here we go. We're in the middle of the storm right now. Long Island Lake. It's pouring. We're surviving. We're thriving. All right, so we just made it. We got to Frost Lake. It's the first time I've ever been here. First time Justin's ever been here. Might be a little blown out because I got only an ND8 on here. But first of all, let's take a look here. All right, so this is Frost Lake. Yep, there's overcast skies. Yep, it is still might rain, but we made it here. Beautiful campsite. I would like to show it to you. Why don't you follow me? All right, so got the canoe up right there. You walk back here. There is a ton of real estate for tents. Go all the way back there. Maybe back here, doubtful, but you also have right over here. Which, come up to here. That's where our fire pit is. We're gonna get some of our gear dried out. But what's cool about this site is right over here. This is pretty awesome. Here's a sandy beach that literally goes all the way around. I might get in there, we'll see. We have a decent sized rock here. We're gonna dry out all our gear. Already got us a seat. Pretty epic campsite, to be honest with you. I really think this is going to be a good one. You can definitely have a group up to 6 people probably here, no problem. Highly recommend. All right, good morning. Day 3 of the BWCA. We are at Frost Lake. We're about to start the Frost River Loop. We've never done it before. We are super excited to give it a go. It's a little windy today. Shouldn't be a problem when we're on the Frost River, but getting across here Frost Lake will be a bit of a challenge, but we're up for it. One last view of Frost Lake. Highly recommend the campsite. You guys got to take a look at this. This is pretty cool. The portage was ankle breaking country the entire time, but take a look at what I'm looking at over here. That's pretty much the portage, but we were on that side. Sorry for the audio. It is pretty darn windy, and we're on lake that doesn't have an actual name, which is cool. Here we go. Frost River right now. Freaking gorgeous. I want to get around this point and then I'll start paddling.
Kind of like it. Because I've been giving weight so I can see it when I can show, you know.
All right, good evening. We wrapped up the Frost River Loop. We started on Frost Lake. We were gonna get a campsite on Mora. We had lunch on Afton. Looks like an unused campsite, but you know, one person can probably stay there. And then we went into a couple other lakes. We were gonna stay on Mora. We were gonna stay on Creek Lake. All the campsites were taken that were in our direction, so we made the trek all the way into Tuscarora Lake. We started at like 8:15 this morning, probably got here just before 5. It was tough, I'm not gonna lie. If you're gonna do the Frost River Loop, be prepared for, I don't know, 20 beaver dams, boulders sticking out of the water, and you don't think about it, but when you're going in and out of the river, you're turning a lot, and you got to be on your game the entire time, or you're gonna, you know, run into the side of the bank there. But it was fun to do. I don't think I'll do it again. I'm glad I did it. But we're on Tuscarora. It's roughly it's 6:22. We had dinner, getting fueled back up. It was a long day. I feel a little bit in pain. I do. So anyways, I'm normal. I'm human. Let me show you the campsite though. This is our grill. Got her set up here. Our bag. Here's our view, which really is pretty cool, I guess. Tuscarora is a big lake. Our campsite is kind of on a rock, so to get to your tent pad, let me show you where you got to go. Nice thing is you can air out some of your gear here. These are seal skins. I got them inside out right now, but those right there, I tell you what, look them up. They're the real deal. They keep all the little rocks, twigs out, getting your feet. and they also keep you 100% dry. So highly recommend if you got sensitive feet. My wife would say I do, and she's not wrong. So this is my setup here. I got the big Agnes Tiger Wall UL2. It's an ultralight backpacking tent. Kind of threw stuff in here, but yeah. And then Justin over here getting his thing set up with the Eureka. Some of his gear over here. So anyways, it's a pretty cool campsite. I think I'd stay here again, but you really, I mean, for as big as it is, there's really only 2 tent pads available. So you know, it is what it is, but it is a huge lake. It is huge. You know what, let me flip the camera one more time. I mean, we'll be waking up to this tomorrow morning. This really ain't bad. And the lake does go all the way over to that side. So anyways, I'll leave you with that. Probably won't have much going on later in the day. I didn't have a lot of content during our travels because we did cover a lot of ground and there wasn't a whole lot of time to make vids, but we'll be back tomorrow. Gonna have some breakfast and we're gonna head on out. We're gonna go, probably take us 45 minutes to get off this lake, and then we're gonna hit a 490 rod portage into Missing Link Lake, and then from there we go into Round Lake and we're out and get showers. You know, one thing I want to point out, we do portage once, and you know, here's kind of the stove, the pot we use, and that little plastic thing back there, that's a pocket rocket by MSR. Tell you what is the easiest way to bring in some cooking gear, lightweight. Everything there is super lightweight, but thought I should give you a show.